On August 11, 2020, Asia Priority tweeted this photo of a guy mean-mugging the camera holding his dog with the caption, "He trying his best to make that MF look vicious." This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. This poor guy really is trying his best to make this dog look vicious. And you get it. Taking a photo where you're looking tough at the camera and you got a tough-looking dog also looking tough at the camera, it makes you look tough. But unfortunately, this guy does not have a tough-looking dog. I'm bad at guessing dog breeds, but it looks like some type of mix, I think. It's probably got some bully breed in it, but it just doesn't have the bully inside, if you know what I mean. Like, you look at this dog and you're like, this is a sweet guy. But the guy in this photo doesn't want the dog to be sweet. He wants the dog to be tough like him. Now, I originally looked into this photo expecting to do it for my Patreon series, The Museum of Not Twitter, where I talk about things that were big on the internet that did not start on Twitter, because I assumed that this had started somewhere else. It's just an image. But according to Know Your Meme, this tweet is the first time that this caption has been on this photo. It's unclear if Asia Priority has any relation to the person who originally posted the photo, but Asia Priority is, as far as the people at Know Your Meme can tell, the first person to caption this photo with this. And since then, it has taken off as a meme. The main thrust of it being used as a meme is to mock someone when they're trying to make something that is not vicious look vicious. Vicious being both literal and metaphorical. Like the example I saw on Twitter this week that made me want to do it was when J.D. Vance called Jon Favreau, not the actor-filmmaker, a dipshit. Kylie Chung said, J.D. Vance using cuss words. And then the photo with he trying his best to make that MF look vicious. He's like, come on, we know that J.D. Vance isn't vicious. Tree Turtle said, how MCU Kang fans look to me, and then he trying his best to make that MF look vicious. Basically saying that Kang in the MCU is not tough at all, and whenever people say they're fans of him, they're trying to make him look tough like this dog. Or during the Drake-Kendrick beef, Curtis King tweeted, POV, you trying to gas up the complexity of Drake's Family Matters lyrics. Because yeah, frankly, anytime someone tries to gas up anything about Drake, it is just this meme. It made the meme page for House of the Dragon, where someone used it to demonstrate Damon stands trying to gas him up. And it also made the subreddit for Survivor where AMR posts what all the jury speaks dramatic slow-mo shots feel like. I think the reason why this is such an effective meme, and honestly a pretty good put down when it's used correctly, is because it's like not super direct and mean. It's like, oh, come on, buddy. You poor guy, you're trying to make this look vicious. Which is also why I think it works pretty well in a sports context. Like on the UFC subreddit, RDA Enjoyer said, John Jones fans trying to hype up Stipe in 2024. Or this weekend before FSU and Miami played in football, 5 tweeted, wish y'all could see Mike's intensity right now. We not losing this game tomorrow, referring to Florida State head coach Mike Norvell, who is not at all someone who I would ever describe as vicious in any context, literal or metaphorical, which is why it's appropriate that Don Julio quoted that with he trying his best to make that MF look vicious. And of course, Florida State did lose the game. And even in quote-unquote sports, it works. Like Sportskeeda Wrestling tweeted out with the caption, these John Cena versus Logan Paul video packages, implying that they're trying to make this look like a tough rivalry when like, come on. And it's been repurposed or like redrawn with fictional characters that are trying to make something look vicious. Like this one where Mario is trying to make, I'm not really sure what that is, look vicious. Is that supposed to be like a bomb? Is that... I really don't know. I tried to reverse image search it, but nothing helped. Or someone drew over it with King Kong holding Godzilla by a chain, which I really don't know if that works because, like, obviously Godzilla is vicious. And understandably, people use it as a caption when people literally are holding a dog, especially when the dog isn't vicious. Like when Harley posted this photo of Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, and Tom Holland's late dog Tessa, DeTiro quoted that and said he trying his best to make that MF look vicious. And, like, even though Tessa was a bully breed, like, come on, she looks adorable. Or Jay posted this photo of NBA player Nick Claxton holding what is either a poodle or a poodle mix with he trying to make that MF look vicious. Or the official account for the FaZe clan posted a photo of FaZe Ronaldo side by side with the meme, and people posted about themselves when they're holding their dogs. Like Raul posted him and his dog after I guess he graduated college and used it as the caption, and Will R used it as a caption when he was holding a cat. Now one time I think that the caption is absolutely not appropriate is where T Cox posted the caption with the album cover for an album from a guy named Mac Mall called Untouchable, where Mac Mall is holding an alligator on a leash. I don't think that Mac Mall is trying his best to make that MF look vicious. I think it is just vicious. It's an alligator on a leash. Like you don't have to do any work at all to make an alligator on a leash look vicious. Look, so much of the reason why I like this meme is because it has an adorable dog in it. And it's not just an adorable dog, it's a dog that definitely doesn't know what's going on. And that's kind of why I wish I had more context on this photo. Because how sincere is this attempt to look vicious? Like, is he actually trying to take like a hard photo to send someone? Or is it kind of like ironic? I think it's probably ironic because I don't think that this guy can convince himself that his dog is vicious. But it also is probably funnier if he's being sincere. As for me, the only dog I ever had was my childhood dog Molly, who was a miniature schnauzer, so she never looked vicious in any context whatsoever. Unless you were a baby gopher tortoise, in which case she would try to attack you, and she did do that once. She once killed a baby gopher tortoise and tried to bring it inside our home. It was a bad scene. Follow me for a new tweet every day, and if you like the show, I really would love if you could support my Patreon, patreon.com/museum of Twitter. You get perks like you get on my Discord where you can vote when I cover on Subscriber Sundays, and you get a weekly bonus episode. You get an 8th episode every week called the Museum of Not Twitter.